What's up, everyone? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, The Hot Commodity Ant C. I'm joined by my own personal hot commodity.
That's me.
Smoking Ant B. And today we're covering WWE Monday Night Raw from October 27th, 2025, live in Anaheim, California. And kicking off Raw, we have Jey Uso coming out to the ring. And he says, I got everyone in my ear, but right now I don't give a damn what they think because it's just me, Uso. And then CM Punk interrupts Jey Uso here, and he mocks Jey Uso by running it back, which is what Jey Uso does, where he makes the crowd play his music again.
Yeet.
Punk says, I apologize for stealing your stuff. Before we get to Saturday, let's talk about tonight. You're finally listening to yourself. I've always listened to myself. I know you got what it takes. You threw your brother over the top rope in the Battle Royal. You're showing you got what it takes, but how far are you willing to go? I'm not asking little Roman. I'm asking main event Jey Uso. You're not the only one who needs to be champion. I need the championship like I need air in my lungs. How far are you willing to go when you're in a spot you can't? When you're in a sit you can't yeet your way. And when you're in something that you can't yeet your way out of, he says.
Yeah.
And then Jay's like, I've been in deep waters before. As soon as as soon as I do something for me, he points that I'm the bad guy. Screw you, CM Punk. And that's the end of their promo. And these two guys are going to fight at Saturday night's main event. I think Jey Uso did a really terrible promo here. He did nothing, but it was very heelish.
It was funny because Bully Ray on Busted Open was like, oh, Jay really, CM Punk lost me. I thought the complete opposite. I think Punk totally was like, I'm going to show you who the best in the world.
Yeah, I like CM Punk's promo here. I thought he did a lot better than Jay.
I'll tell you, I'm not a CM Punk fan, but he's growing on me a little bit. I want him to win the title over Jay. Jay's old news. He's not. He's been a champion, and he doesn't do that great, to be honest. All of his matches, I don't think he was the winner. And, I get it's wrestling, and they choose the winner, but, you can tell who should win, and he shouldn't have won. No way. He should have never beat Gunther.
Do you think Punk's going to win?
Yeah, I think so. And I also think Jimmy's gonna fuck it up for him. And I think Jimmy should.
Dominic Mysterio is backstage with the Judgment Day, and they tell Dom that he's on his own. Dominic's on his phone, and he says, I need some help. And then we get a number one contendership, Penta versus Rusev here. However, during the match, El Grande Americano, Bravo, and Ayo, they attack both men, making the match be a no contest after the two, what are they, Bravo and Ayo, they toss Rusev into the steps and lay out Penta. But Rusev gets up, takes out Bravo and Ayo, and then super kicks El Grande Americano. So it looks like Dominic tried to get help. All the heels do this. It's really dumb. They make a triple threat match for Saturday night's main event, Dominic versus Rusev versus Penta. What do you think here? I don't care about these stupid little El Grande Americanos. It's not funny.
Dumb.
It's stupid.
It really is. It started as one thing with Chad Gable, but unfortunately he got injured. So, yeah, I think Dom's going to retain again. There's a lot of talk of Dom facing Cena. I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see. The Vision are backstage, and Paul Heyman says, I have a match lined up, Bron, with someone who doesn't share our vision. Clear them, and you have a path to gold. And he is talking about LA Knight, and we'll see that match later on. We then see Roxanne Perez with Raquel Rodriguez defeat Nikki Bella after Roxanne lands a pop rocks. And after the match, Raquel Rodriguez attacks Nikki Bella with Roxanne until the WWE World Women's Champion Stephanie Vaquer helps Nikki, faces off for Raquel Rodriguez, and Judgment Day leave. Really nothing to talk about here. I do like Stephanie Vaquer, but it's just a storyline to get through the fall until WrestleMania season.
Yeah, we'll get a tag match probably this week.
We then see Bron Breakker with Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman. He defeats LA Knight after landing a spear, and I guess he cleared his way. So is he number one contenders now? That's what Paul Heyman was trying to say there. If you clear out LA Knight, you'll have a path to the world title.
Honestly, I think the ship sailed with LA Knight. They've buried him so many times. He's gotten to the mountaintop almost, but never to the top. And it's like he's a disappointment every time.
I agree. We see the Usos talking backstage, and Jimmy Uso is very quiet during this. Jay's like, "Oh, we're gonna take care of everything," and Jimmy is just kind of silent. We then see JD McDonagh with
Clear
Finn Balor.
signs of a turn.
Yes, JD McDonagh with Finn Balor. He defeats Sheamus after Finn hits Sheamus on the top rope with the shillelagh, and JD McDonagh hits a super Spanish fly. So now we're going to see Judgment Day versus Sheamus, I guess. I don't know where their beef really came from. It kind of started tonight backstage, but really random booking here tonight on Raw. And in our main event, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair defending against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. Flair and Bliss get the win after landing double natural selections. They win clean. After the match, the Kabuki Warriors attack the champions until Lyra, and then they go after Lyra Valkyria, but Bayley snaps, gets in the Kabuki Warriors' faces, and the Kabuki Warriors leave. And that's how Raw ends. Pretty basic Raw for the final before Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, and I thought that was the main event. I thought Charlotte and Alexa were going to lose. I'm glad they didn't because I like them as tag champions right now, and I think I think they have more to do. But it was very weird that they had that be the main event.
Yeah, the promo between Punk and Jay should have been the last segment if they were going to do that. If there wasn't going to be any spoiler or anything, because it's like that. There was no.
We already
none
know
of them were fighting on the next Saturday night's main event. There's no storyline.
Yeah, and we already know that the Kabuki Warriors are going after the tag title. It's duh. So they're the only other major women's tag team. So it's going to happen. We didn't need that.
Pretty basic episode of Raw. I mean, they were doing pretty good, but WWE always does, it goes up and then it definitely goes down, and we're kind of down right now in our opinion.
Yeah.
But we have SmackDown, and then we have Saturday night's main event tomorrow, which is of course Saturday. And with that, if you like what you're hearing, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.